I love me a good 90s beat. And for today's makeup look, I want to draw inspo from the one and only Janet Jackson. Her hair, fashion, and makeup 8 in the 90s. Okay, so first I'm gonna prime with my Rare Beauty primer, and I'm gonna set that with my Milk Makeup translucent powder. I wanted to capture a soft matte foundation base, so I went with my Too Faced soft matte foundation in the color Maple. And I definitely wanted to go for a full coverage under eye, so I got the Too Faced Born This Way and Butterscotch and Warm Sand. And to contour, I got the LA Girl Pro Conceal OG. The color is Espresso. I totally forgot about this concealer, but so happy I found it the other day, and it's such a perfect shade for me. When blending on the cheekbones, I'm gonna make sure I brush up. I definitely want to have a high cheekbone, just like Janet. I want my concealer to set a little bit and get a little tacky to really ensure I get a full coverage look. And I actually went and put some contour on my nose, which I haven't done in a very long time. And while I let that sit, I'm going to go ahead and blend out my concealer with my Morphe sponge. Now, I didn't go crazy on the blush because I honestly forgot my powder blush after, but I'm using the Rare Beauty blush. The colors Encourage and Worth. I would have followed up with some powder blush, but I totally forgot. And then to set my teeth, I'm using my Collab setting powder. I think they're going out of business because they're marked 75% off at Sally's, so it's like $3. I'm going to go back to grab some if I can find one. And then I want to go ahead and highlight my under eye a little bit more. I'm taking my Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder to go ahead and brighten up that under eye a bit more. And then I'm going to take my Sephora Collection Bronzer Mykonos, go ahead and give that depth and warmth to my face. And then I'm just going to take a clean, fluffy brush to go ahead and just blend that powder all over my face. Cold Brew Break Hello. And make sure my makeup doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to use my Too Faced Makeup Insurance Setting Spray. I'm just going to go ahead and take my sponge to go ahead and press that right in. The base is looking great. So far, so good. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nude. This palette definitely made me want to go ahead and try a 90s look. For my transition shade, I'm going to go ahead and use Maple all in the crease, going a little bit above the crease. And then I'm going to take a clean taper brush to go ahead and blend that out. Next, I'm going to grab Cocoa just to go ahead and bring a little bit more depth to the eye. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab Truffle to go ahead and bring that dark brown color into the crease. The 90s were definitely about smoky eyes and shimmery lids. So for my lid, I'm going to use Swan as a base to brighten up that center. And then I'm going to go ahead and dip my finger into Shimmering Pearl and tap that all over the center. I've always felt like fingers always work best with shimmers for me. And then I'm just going to go ahead and brush Cocoa on the lower line. And Janet loved a black liner, so I'm going to go ahead and use that on the top and bottom liner. Now, thin brows were the thing of the past, but not for me today. So I kept my brow shape, but I did give it a bit of an arch. And I'm using my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the color 4.5. And then I'm going to use my NYX Snatch and Brow Tint. Go ahead and create some stroke. And then to create a highlight, I'm going to use my Benefit High Brow Pen. And I'll set my brows with the Benefit Brow Gel. I would have wore falsies, but I didn't have any on me, so I used my Essence Mascara and my L'Oreal Telescopic for my bottom lashes. I'm going to line my lips with my Too Faced Lip Injection and Espresso Shot. I'm going to apply my Rare Beauty Lip Souffle and Elevate. On top of that, I'm going to use my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. And you guys, this is the finished look. I really love how it came out. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. All products are listed in the caption below. Thank you for watching.